All right, we normally on our newsletters don't go out and try to interview people. That's for the tournaments, but we're just driving down 9, and I just happened to bump into these two Gilligan hat wearing fellas, but we do sell those in the shop, I think. Mr. Carver, board member extraordinaire, good buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's Tuesday afternoon.
Okay, that's all I really want to know. Okay, so no, I'm just messing with you. Keep on going.
It's hot, but I'm at Whispering Pines, and I was having a great time until you showed up.
Well, I love you. We'll edit all that out, I promise. Now, Mr. Tommy Summers,
Yeah,
I'm just wondering, what are these things all over your shirt?
Those be martinis.
And do you?
That is
consume
indicative.
those?
That is indicative of what my night's going to look like. Would you like to join me?
No, sir. I am on the clock right now, but I will be thinking about you tonight when y'all are probably texting me, asking me things. So,
And I'll
hey,
be off the clock soon.
all right. Well, guys, thank y'all for everything.
Thank you, brother.
Always good to
Stop
see
it
you.
in.
Boom, boom,
Stop
boom,
it
boom,
in, baby.
boom. All right, guys. Well, God bless you, Coach. What? West LaForce, right?
Yes, sir.
God bless you, Pods. Good to have you here. Take a seat now. Now, let me ask you something. Now, you're from Chicago, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, you don't really sound like those Northeast fellas. You like hot dogs?
Love the hot dogs. No ketchup. Must.
Well, that'd be un-American to do that. Now, what about the Chicago Cubs? You Cubs or White Sox?
Go Cubbies.
Go Cubbies. Well, so you and I have traveled to Chicago, and you had to use me to get on all the good golf courses, right? I mean, you didn't have any connection. Oh, we almost lost Bevo there. You don't have any good connections up there, so you had to come to Houston to get them?
That's right.
And where did we play when we went up there?
Chicago golf.
Great lemonade.
Throw a little vodka in.
I would never do that.
Shore Acres, Butler National, Richards.
Butler, I didn't see any women out there. What's the problem with that place?
Tight fairways.
That's what I'm talking about. That was a good politically correct answer. Now, you said you trade commodities for a living.
Yes, sir.
What exactly is a commodity? I'm messing with you, Wes. Anyways, so you've been a member here for 5 years. What's one of your special moments or something that you love or can tell everybody about Whispering Pines?
It's a place that you feel proud to host guests at. My favorite memories are bringing my family up here, and especially bringing my dad up and staying the night and staying in the cottages and making memories that will last forever.
Listen, folks, when you answer a question like that, he's definitely going to get his invitation next year to come back and be part of this. Listen, God bless you. Really appreciate you being here, and you have a great one, Pods. Good to see you. All right, guys, introduce yourselves.
I'm Sam Schmidt.
I'm Nick Villarreal.
Landon Hendricks.
And the reason these guys are sitting beside me, we started a new program this year where we bring in interns from around the country. And Mr. Robertson and the family built us some intern housing just off site. So these guys come in and work when they're out of school. They get to play some golf. They help us with our operation. They're going to be future golf professionals. So where did you work last year, Nick?
Last year I spent 6 months up at Oakmont in Pittsburgh.
Dog track?
Yeah, kind of slow greens, really.
14 or 15?
15 on member days, got up to 17 once.
And these other two guys, where do you play your college golf?
Southern Nazarene University.
All right. And yourself?
Southern Nazarene University.
Listen, the Southern Nazarene, you guys better not be cussing when you're out there, because just can't have that there. So anyways, this is something we're trying to promote young, up-and-coming golf professionals at Whispering Pines. These three guys have done a great job for me. So if you're out at the Pines in the next couple weeks before we shut it down, make sure and say hi to these guys. And these are future golf professionals in the work, and we're lucky to have them here. So thank you guys for being part of our operation this summer. Hope you've had fun. Hope you've learned something. All right, it is that time of the year again. What is the temperature? About 100 degrees. So for the rest of the month of June, while we're open, if you wear any outerwear piece for 18 holes, it's free. But if you just want to buy it, we're going to give you 50% off, because I can't imagine anybody doing this. I just take the 50% off. But for the next 3 weeks, table will be out here for you to try the 100-degree sweater challenge. We've had 2 people actually accomplish it. They did not die of a heat stroke, but I promise you they'd never do it again. So if you need sweaters from Michigan, Carmel, or wherever you're going this summer to get away from this Texas heat, come on out and get you a great deal on all our winter wear, and make sure and drink lots of fluid with this miserable heat. All right, we've got some new merchandise in the professional shop. The Needler. My guy's been trying to talk me into doing a Needler shirt, Needler hat forever. Now, I'm not, self-promoting the Needler or anything, but what's that semi? World's greatest par 3. We're just going to go ahead and say it. World's greatest par 3 golf course. We've got the t-shirts. We've sold out. This is the very last one. And we have the hats. So if you want to come get a little extra something that we never have carried in the shop ever, now we've got it. The last tournament of the spring season is the President's Cup Club Championship. Not only does this determine the best player at Whispering Pines, we also have a net division that plays the 2 pine tees. Here's the best part about this one. Whoever wins the gross division and whoever wins the net division gets the coveted spot of playing on the Robertson Cup Whispering Pines team next spring. So if you have not signed up, get signed up, win the event, and you are playing for Whispering Pines to get some of the best clubs in the nation next spring. Good luck. Okay, today's tip, we're going to talk about takeaway and keeping everything connected through the golf swing. You hear that from instructors all the time, connection. All right, so I see tons of my students, they'll whip the club in here like this on the backswing, or they might pick it up with their arms like this, and everything is getting unconnected, so to speak, versus all working the same direction. So, went to Walmart the other day. Once again, if you see me at Walmart, I'm not buying anything except little toys to make all of you better with your golf swings. So, if you know I'm going to Walmart, don't ask me to pick up milk, I'm buying gadget. This ball here, okay? I'm gonna put this in between my elbows. Now, when I take it back, everything, my chest, my arms, the club, are all working in a sequence together. Once again, if I'm here, you see that sequence with a toe coming up. Now, if I pick it up too quick, that ball falls out. If I come around here too much this way, the ball falls out. But if I keep this ball connected in between these elbows, and I just rotate, and then feel the same rotation here, same rotation there, you will stay connected in your golf swing. So work on that. All right, we've got some of the superintendents at the WP Pines hanging out with me. Go ahead and tell me your name.
Ben Fisher,
And what is your role here, Ben Fisher?
new assistant superintendent.
All right, love that. Good having you here. You're doing a great job.
Cody Fissler,
And Cody, how long you been with us?
13 years.
13? My gosh, I've known you longer than I thought. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Michael, we apologize. We're trying to show this. I know we don't hit off this tee, but Club Championship, we will use it and tear it up a little bit. But Cody's going to show us the proper way to fill in a divot. So Cody, I mean, I know this is just normal stuff, but that's as simple as it is, and then you step on it. So we see a lot of people try to make a whole ant mound out of it. No, you want to leave it better than it was, or the best that we can make it. So if somebody happens to hit it, you can still have a shot coming out of it versus a ton of sand or not enough sand. Get it right to the level. Good job. Of course, you're superintendent. Now, number 2, it's getting so hot. You guys better be, whoa. You better be using your sunscreen, but we don't use sunscreen when we're on the grass. And last I checked, the grass doesn't need sunscreen because therefore the sun couldn't get to it and it kills it. So if we would have done this little sunscreen episode in a day or two, you would have brown patches everywhere on the grass. And this always happens on hole number 1 most of the time because that's where people put it on. So remember, guys, if we're going to put on sunscreen, Ben, let's walk over here. This is where you should do it. Places that don't have grass or places that are fake grass. But outside of that, Don't do it on the real grass. We've got our soups here again, and we've got 2 ball marks that were made on the greens, and we wanted to go over the proper way to fix a ball mark and the way we don't want you to do it. So Ben, show me what most people do, and we're going to do it wrong, okay? So we're going to correct this, but I want you to show what we see a lot at Whispering Pines.
Kind of just go in and kind of scoop at the bottom to try to get the flat layer up top. So kind of just scoop in there, and we kind of get some of that break up top.
So you see what's happened to all those roots are coming up, and they're actually ripping the roots up. Now let's look at the proper way to do it. So Cody, jump in here. Let's fix this one. Let's do it the proper way.
Basically pushing from the sides, not lifting any grass, and then step it off level.
And Kel, if you can look at this, day 1, that's what it looks like. Day 2, this would look even better. This would look a lot worse. And you see these little burnout marks after a couple days. So all members and guests, please repair your ball marks the proper way. It makes the superintendent's job so much easier. And obviously we want our golf course to always be perfect when you guys come out to play.